Welcome back to the channel. So the SundaeSwap ISO is over. In this video, we're gonna go through a process of claiming our SundaeSwap ISO rewards. So we're gonna go over who does qualify and how much you actually qualify for. So we're going to be checking that we're using this reward calculator before claiming these on drip drops. As I've mentioned in our previous videos, that there was a likelihood of this ISO to be claimed on drip drops, and that is correct. So we're also going to go through how much money we've made, and now that the ISO is over, what are the lessons learned from participating in the ISO? Is it something that we should be doing in the future? And most importantly, what are the next opportunities now that the ISO is over? Me personally, I'm constantly looking for the next big thing with regards to the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. So I'm constantly researching new technologies and new currencies, new blockchains, and I'm presenting those to you on this channel for you to make your informed decisions. Obviously not financial advice. So I'm going to be presenting to you one of my findings later in this video, so you want to make sure that you stay until the end of the video. So here I've got my rewards calculator over here. Maybe I can just put this side by side like this and bring this calculator over here as well. If I come to this page here, before I do that, let me come to CC Vault, and I'm just gonna come and actually copy one of the addresses here so that we can obviously have a clear understanding with regards to how much money we made. So I'm just gonna come here and copy my address and actually come back to the reward calculator, and I'm gonna come here and actually paste my other wallets as well, because I have a lot of wallets, because obviously I'm always making these videos, so I end up having a lot of wallets. But I just want us to do a comparison with regards to the amount of money that you stake. So you can see that on this wallet I started off with 1,400 ADA, and on this one I started off with 1,800, roughly 2,088. So I've held this 2,000 here, or rather 1.8. I never really got rid of it. I never withdrew or anything like that. So you can see that the rewards were constant as 7.6 ADA, 7.4 ADA, 7.3 ADA, 7.4, 7.5. So you can see that during all the epochs, the rewards were similarly, more or less the same. On this one, you can see that I started with 1,488, and the rewards were actually about 6 ADA. And when we actually come down, I actually took it down because I wanted to see the comparison with regards to your rewards in relation to the amount of money that you have on your wallet. In total, I think I have about 6,000 ADA on my Ledger wallet, but obviously I do have these wallets in terms of just for making these videos. You can see if you come here, I've got multiple wallets. If I come to this page, okay, yeah, you can see that I have multiple wallets. If you actually watch my previous video where I go through all the wallets on the Cardano ecosystem to find out which one is the best, you realize that I do use a lot of wallets. But anyway, you can see that obviously I started taking this amount down. Obviously the rewards were actually obviously getting halved as well, and you can see that the lesser the amount you have staked, the less rewards you'll receive per epoch. All right, now that we know how much Sunday we were actually getting per epoch, how do you actually go about claiming your SundaeSwap tokens? I already made a video on how to claim these free cryptocurrencies using drip drops, but obviously we're gonna redo it in this video, just claiming SundaeSwap over here. Just come over to drip drops. I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video, and when you're here, you want to make sure that you paste your address. So just go to your wallet and actually click on receive and copy your wallet address, and come back to drip drops and actually paste your wallet over here and say check my drips. And if you actually scroll down, you can see all the SundaeSwap tokens that you are eligible to claim. So once you've seen your tokens and you're actually happy with that, just make sure that you click on that. And I know some of you will be asking, for how long do you have until you can claim these tokens? I'll just say claim them as soon as possible. I recall that in the beginning they said you'll have a time frame, so you want to make sure that you just do it immediately. So I'm just gonna go ahead and claim this, and obviously I think you'll have to send some funds over for transactions. I can't really recall. Let's see if it's the same thing, about 5 ADA. Let me see what's happening here, and you can see it says here send about 3 ADA to this wallet address. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this wallet and actually come back to my wallet over here, and I'll just go ahead and send funds. So I'm going to go and paste the wallet address, click next, then send 3 ADA. Let me just confirm, yes, 3 ADA is what they're looking for. and then I'm gonna click next. Then I'm gonna put my spending password, and you can see everything seems to be okay now. So it's just a matter of waiting for this transaction to actually hit our previous wallet or the other wallet, so that we can obviously have these funds. I'll see how soon can we have this sorted out. So if I actually come back here and I click on my tokens, you can see I do have all these tokens. Obviously these are cryptocurrencies that we claimed previously. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to wait for this transaction to actually confirm. And then while you're waiting for this, you'll see a countdown over here that's obviously just counting down, basically just refreshing this on the background and seeing that if the transaction has actually gone through. And once the transaction has actually gone through, your funds will be automatically sent to your wallet. Our next topic, whether or not was it worth, putting your money in there. I know for a lot of people actually got into ADA for them to actually stake their funds to receive this ISO rewards. And for those people, I don't think it was worth it, because you ended up losing a lot of money, because ADA itself went down in value. I think it went down so much, I think more than 50% actually. So for those people, I don't think it was worth it. But if you had already been holding ADA, I don't think there should be an issue there, because already these are the assets that you were holding on your wallet. And we're going to come to the next opportunities that I think they are there in the crypto space right now, even though we are sort of like in a bear market. I've been sort of like testing out different blockchains, and we're going to get to that in a moment. So I wanted to come to SundaeSwap here and connect my wallet and actually go to liquidity, so that I can compare how much money I have made with regards to just providing liquidity here. I think about 15 days ago, I put about $500 into this liquidity pool. And obviously you can see that I have since earned about 46 ADA. Now, if you actually compare the fact that I have earned about 46 ADA by providing liquidity to this liquidity pool, and compare those results to, this 37 ADA that I've got from the ISO, you can see that obviously providing liquidity for me was more profitable than just holding those funds on those stake pools. But obviously when you're providing liquidity, you are exposed to impermanent losses, as I've covered that in my previous videos. If you haven't checked those videos out, I'll leave them in the description of this video, or there should be a link popping up somewhere in the screen. And remember, when you're actually providing liquidity, you don't have to use your entire portfolio, because you are exposed to those impermanent losses. However, you just have to use a small portion of your portfolio, so that you obviously don't get affected with regards to impermanent losses. But what I found is that even though there are impermanent losses, the transaction fees that you're actually earning from those pools will actually make up for impermanent losses. And obviously, depending on your strategy, I'm going to make a separate video to show you how to avoid impermanent losses altogether. And now when you actually come back to Drip Drops, you can see that it says they have received your 3 ADA payment, and now they are processing your withdrawal. And now everything was withdrawn successfully. It says it will take about 72 hours for the funds to actually clear on our wallet. So if we actually come back to our wallet over here, let's see if it hasn't reflected yet. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this. But obviously they said about 72 hours. So if I just come to my token list, if I scroll down, you can see now my ADA is there. This is like within minutes or within seconds. So you can see my 37 ADA is now within my wallet. So you saw that I claimed everything here. It took about maybe, let's say, a minute or two for the ADA to actually reflect on our wallet. So that was fast, considering the fact that the Cardano blockchain can be, congested sometimes. So that was fast. So that's how you claim your SundaeSwap rewards. Obviously, you'll find a link in the description of this video. Before we end this video, let's look at alternative opportunities that are there to make money on the internet or in the world of blockchain. I understand that, very often that when you are exposed to a specific blockchain, you seem to be a fan of that blockchain. And my philosophy is that of making money, and I am in a crypto space for me to make money. So I'm constantly looking for those opportunities that will help me make more money, or help me increase my position with regards to my crypto portfolios. So if I actually come to Osmosis here, I think I have found a blockchain that is really amazing, and I've already recorded 2 videos that are going to be coming out this week where I'm going to give you in-depth tutorials. Obviously this is not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm putting my money. And remember, this is not technically my money, because if you recall in this video showing up on the screen, we actually made about 2,500 on airdrops. So that's why I cover all these videos on airdrops, so that we can leverage those funds that we get from airdrops to obviously diversify our investments, so that we can obviously make more money without spending any money from our pockets. That's why I actually like airdrops, whereby they give you funds just for participating on the testnet, for example, or engaging with their protocol. But the opportunity that I want to talk about is obviously the Cosmos ecosystem, because I think it really is amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and connect my wallet over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just unlock my wallet. I've already made a video on Kepler wallet. I think it's already up on the channel. Look at this. I think I did put about $1,000 here about a week or 2 weeks ago, and right now I'm sitting at 1,500, which is really amazing. And that is just taking into account one account, not to take into consideration the fact that I do also hold other cryptocurrencies within the Cosmos ecosystem. For example, if I come to Juno over here, and you can see that I do hold some position also in Juno. If you come here, maybe let me just refresh this page, you can see that it's now trading at $40. If I look at the all-time high, or at the entire chart, you can see that it has never really been on a bear market since launch, and this cryptocurrency was given as an airdrop to anyone who was taking Atom. So I think the Cosmos ecosystem is going to be really big. I think this is sort of like the next Ethereum, but it's on steroids. So I want to bring that to your attention. So it's really up to you what you do with the information that you get from this channel. It's not financial advice, but you can see that obviously this works the same way. I do have some liquidity pools over here. There will be some rewards that are going to be paid to me in the next about 58 minutes. If you come here, you can see that I can just switch on to Osmosis, because I'm on Osmosis over here. You can see that I'm expecting some rewards obviously in the next 58 minutes, and I do have some liquidity pool here. I'm also going to be making videos on providing liquidity and doing yield farming, because the way that these guys have designed this blockchain really is amazing. For example, here you can provide liquidity and still have access to your funds, so that you can obviously stake them and earn passive income through liquidity pools and obviously through staking rewards, which really is amazing. That's why they introduced this super fluid. But that's what we're going to be talking about in the next video. I put a little bit of money into this thing, and obviously the money that I put towards this is the money that we got from previous airdrops. So what I'm trying to do is to try it and leverage all those funds, so that I can obviously build my portfolio. So I'm just recording it and documenting everything here on YouTube. If you want to be part of it, make sure you do your own research, and I will see you on the next video. And thank you so much. I think we covered everything that I wanted to cover in this video, so go ahead and find the next video. I think it's going to be on Osmosis or Cosmos ecosystem, so that we can have a look at how to be part of that. So go ahead and click on the video popping up on the screen. I'll see you there. Goodbye. Peace.